Chevra, Shalom Aleichem. This week's Parshat is Parshas Bo. So we're going to learn some more Inayim, Meiji Yisodos, that I think could really inspire us and could really teach us a really important lesson in life. You know, a famous idea that people talk about is that one of the main differences between man and animals is our bechira chavshis, our ability to choose what we want. Not just because of the nature that God created us with, not just because of our animalistic instincts, but because we chose something. And the Sfarim teaches that this is actually why there's something called Hester Panim, why Hashem hides himself. Because if Hashem was always begilui and Hashem always revealed himself, so we wouldn't have any bechira. Who would sin if the king's standing right in front of him? If Hashem was always here, we would never sin. And so therefore there had to be Hester Panim. And that's why we look around the world and sometimes we see, where's God? Where is Hashem? This gives us the ability to choose. That's a famous word that everyone knows. But I saw in the Moreh Naim this week a Pella de Kazach that he says the opposite is true also. There are some times that Hashem hides himself so much that there's no Bechira Chavshis. There's no Bechira if there's no way to find God. And the Moreh Naim explains that this was Golus Mitzrayim. Based off the Arizal HaKadosh, the Ari explains that the Das was in Golus. What's the Das? What does that mean? So obviously our Kabbalistic understandings has deeper meanings. But the Moreh Naim says on a very basic level that the Das being Golus means we were fourth generation away from Avram Avinu, Yitzchak, Yaakov, from Moshe, from Yaakov. We were so far from the Sharsher, from the chain, we forgot about Hashem. We didn't know Hashem. We heard stories when we were little babies. We heard stories about this God. But we never experienced Him. And so therefore, the Das and Golus, we had no Bechira. We had no choice. We weren't able to choose good. With this, he answers the famous kasha, how did Hashem take away the Bechira from Paro? He didn't! Paro had no Bechira! There was no Bechira in Mitzrayim because Hashem was too hidden. Fascinating Yesod. The Yesod is that when Hashem is so hidden from ourselves, there's no Bechira. Every single person here wants to be a Ben Adam, wants to be a human. You want to set yourself up for success. You want to have Bechira Chavshis. You want your children to have Bechira Chavshis. We need to put us in a plane where we're between, yes, Gilui, that it's not too much Hashem's hiding us, but at the same time, Hashem's not Begilui Legamre, that it's all Nisim. How do we leave Mitzrayim with Moshe and Aaron? Moshe represents the Torah. Aaron represents Shalom. If a person wants to have Bechira Chavshis and be a Ben Adam, you want to be a Ben Adam, a human being? We need to learn Torah. We need to be part of the Torah. We need to immerse ourselves in Torah. We need to do chesed and love our fellow Jew, our fellow neighbors, our fellow people, the whole world. When a person builds himself in Torah and in Midos, so then you could start being a human being. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos.